everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have been on the search for the best at-home high shine gloss treatments and ended up with Living Proof and Kerastase. So I want to go through both of them today, compare them and see which is the best of these two to find the ultimate best hair gloss. So both of these clear hair gloss treatments are cruelty-free and silicone-free rinse-out treatments that are recommended for use about once a week, but I find them both very different, both in consistency and price points, and one a lot easier to work with, which I will get to. If you want to be able to chat to me directly and ask questions about these hair treatments during a live stream, be sure to check out my membership channel via the join button below. Kerastase Swan Acid Chroma Gloss Hair Gloss is a high shine gloss treatment for color treated hair. It's $58 versus Living Proof Perfect Day High Shine Gloss, which is $36. So quite a big difference in price point for very similar size products. Now, one downside to the Kerastase is it's more of a water-like consistency, which I find pretty hard to work with, versus the Living Proof cream-like formula, which I find really easy to apply and work in, a lot less messy, and I feel like I know what I'm doing and where I'm covering the hair more, because this is almost like a deep conditioner. The Kerastase Chroma Gloss works by strengthening and sealing the surface of the hair fiber to protect color and leave a high shine finish. Now, one thing they say is when the formula mixes with water, it's supposed to transform into a luxurious creamy texture that fully coats and protects the hair. But this didn't happen for me. It stayed as a water-like formula, which I'll show you later when I show you how to apply it. So let me show you how to use it. This is a Kerastase Chroma Absolute Gloss treatment. You use it once a week after shampooing and towel drying your hair. And it has markers on here so you know how much to use. It says like one of these for fine hair, and then 2 for thick, longer hair. I've been using 1 because I feel like it is still a lot of product, and you'll see when it comes out, it is a very, very liquidy and kind of hard to work with, so be careful it doesn't go everywhere. Start with little bits is what I recommend. And then you don't want to use this on your roots. It just goes through the mid-lengths and ends. Ooh, that's how runny it is. I kind of miss doing that on camera a bit, so I'll show you a bit more up close. This one does smell, can you see? That is very, literally like water, and it does smell very, very strong, very, very highly perfumed. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And then whether you condition or not is personal, it's up to you. So they kind of say if you have drier hair and feel the need to condition, you can. Otherwise, this will kind of work on its own. I'm gonna get right in with these front bits because I feel like when I just do the ends like that, I miss getting the shine here. I'm just gonna do the mid-lengths to the ends again, not get the roots or the scalp, but I just want to make sure the front's the glossiest because that's what, well, at least is what I see the most. My hair is very curly, so that's why it's looking very tangled and matted under here. So I do use a conditioner with this, and then I use my detangling conditioning leave-in spray afterwards. And then you literally just leave it on for 1 to 2 minutes. It's that quick and easy. I normally do this in the shower, but it was much easier to film this out of the shower than in. You see I'm flicking this everywhere. This is a rinse out treatment. You leave it in 1 to 2 minutes and then rinse it out. And honestly, it's probably been 1 to 2 minutes with me jabbering away to you. So I'm gonna rinse this out in the shower, condition, do my leave-in conditioner, and then I'll show you the after results when it's all blow dried. I did use a conditioner, otherwise my hair just gets way too tangled with this, unlike the Living Proof, which actually detangles the hair, but I get a really good shine from using this product. There are 2 more products I like to finish with to add even more shine and to help with all the static and flyaway hairs, but I'll get to that at the end. The Living Proof Perfect Day High Shine Gloss is over $20 cheaper than the Kerastase at $36. It is cruelty-free. It's another silicone-free in-shower gloss, but it's designed to transform dull hair by using light enhancing and smoothing technology to help align your hair fibers and create a mirror-like finish. And this is supposed to last up to 3 washes. One thing with the Living Proof versus the Kerastase is I find the smell a lot more subtle and less overwhelming than the Kerastase. So if you're sensitive to scents, you might prefer the Living Proof. And this is how they recommend using the Living Proof. I'm normally really good about doing glossing treatments for my hair. I normally use the Kerastase about once a week, but it's quite hard to apply because it's literally like applying water to your hair. It's very, very runny. It is an in-shower treatment. You just shampoo your hair, towel dry it, or kind of squeeze the excess water out and leave that on. I'm excited to use Living Proof because I like the texture more. It's also an in-shower treatment. You shampoo, condition your hair, and then either towel dry, which I've just done so I can show you better, or just squeeze out the excess water in the shower. This one you apply and leave on for 5 minutes. It says to use a generous amount, so I am going to coat my hair pretty well in it. It also doesn't say to avoid the roots. Like this one says to avoid the scalp and roots. This one doesn't. You can apply it everywhere. I'm just taking the foil off of it. I love the packaging as well. I like the reflectiveness of it. And then this is going to be the texture. So it's almost like applying a conditioner to your hair versus trying to apply the water, which I just didn't feel like I was getting good coverage with that. And I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes. I'll probably jump back in the shower, finish off everything else, do some exfoliation treatments. And I am using quite a generous amount. I want to make sure I've got it really well coated. I have a lot of hair, and blonde hair is harder to get shiny than darker hair, obviously, because it reflects the light less. So I really want to see if we can get the best results possible. So I feel like that's pretty well coated. So I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes and then come back when it's all blow dried and show you the final result. I feel like I'm getting pretty similar results, but my hair's less tangled with the Living Proof for sure. Now, result-wise, how do they differ? So this is with using the Kerastase Swan Seed Chroma Gloss. And then this is with using the Living Proof High Shine Gloss. One thing I did notice about the Living Proof when I was comparing prices to Kerastase and saying it was a lot cheaper is I am using a lot more of the Living Proof product because you are drenching the whole thing from the roots all the way down to the ends versus the Kerastase just being the mid-lengths to the ends. So I just feel like I'm going to get through this product quicker, so it might not actually end up being cheaper in the end. Personally, I prefer the Living Proof to the Kerastase Chroma Gloss treatment. Yes, you have to leave it in longer, but I just find it so much easier to use. It doesn't smell as strong as the Kerastase. It's a nice smell, it's just really strong, and it costs a lot less while I think giving very similar results. Because my hair tends to go quite fly away and frizzy in the winter, it's like so static, even with humidifiers. That's why the top half's still a bit curly and the bottom half's completely flat. I don't know what happened there. It did not go right today. I was trying to do it exactly the same way as I styled it the other day, so it was really comparing apples to apples, same lighting, same hair, all the rest of it. Anyway, there are two products I do like to use. So the first one was Unite 7 Seconds Glossing Dry Thermal Shine, which I got introduced to first by the lady who was doing my hair back in my pageant days. The other one is a recent discovery, and it's Living Proof Instant De-frizzer to smooth and tame frizz for all hair types. Now, they do work slightly differently, and I find you use them just very slightly differently. I'm going to show you in the members only video how they work. I'm going to do one side of my hair with one and one side of my hair with the other and kind of review them there. But I just wanted to show you these two quickly here, just so you know what I use for the final result, especially in the winter when my hair is going crazy with the static. Let me know if you've tried either of these or have a favorite at-home hair gloss treatment in the comments. I'll link these below in case you want to try either of them. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and to check out the join button to see what's going on in my members community.